Hello friends, welcome to the Untitled YouTube channel. My name is Prince and this is our 13th JavaScript lecture. And in this lecture, we will study about the very most important concept of the JavaScript, that is functions. That what are functions, what are the use of functions, and how to use the functions in JavaScript. So let us start, friends. So first of all, you have to know about that. What is that function? So function is a block of code which is designed to perform a particular task. There can be one task, there can be more than one task. Okay, there can be many tasks that you can perform by the use of the functions, friends. So function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task, friends. Suppose I'm giving you a great example of that function, friends. Like, as you generally say that I'm going to a function. Functions means party. You generally your friends say that I'm going to a function. And in that party, in that function, you can perform the different activities, friends. Like you can dance on that function, you can eat food on that function, and also you can meet your friends in that function. So you can perform different activities in that function, friends. So similarly, in the JavaScript, in a function, you can perform different tasks, friends. Now let us discuss about what is the need of the function, why we use function. So it is used to reduce the code from the program, friends. This is the importance of that function. Code from the program means that you don't have to write the same code again and again in your program file. This is the great importance of that function, friends. Right? Like the third advantage of that is that we divide a large program into a smaller code blocks, friends. This is important, friends. There is a large program and we can divide that program into a code blocks, friends. That is a smaller code block, friends. Like I've given you the example of that function only. Okay, like in that function, okay, there can be various blocks, friends, different blocks, like that. There is a eatable things, friends, okay, and there is a different block for the chow mein, right? There is a different block for the cold drink. There is different block for the ice cream, okay, and there is different blocks for so many eatable things, friends. Okay, there are different blocks. We have divided that eatable things into the different or the smaller blocks, friends. So this is the advantage of that in that function. And suppose we didn't put that things, if we put that all the eatable things in a one place, then it will create the difficulties to the guests, friends. Okay, so that's why we have to divide in the function. We can divide our large program into the smaller code blocks, friends. Now let us see how to write the function in the JavaScript, friends. So let me open my Sublime text editor, and in that Sublime text editor, between the script tag, what I have to do, friends? First of all, I have to use here the function keyword, that is the function keyword, and then space, and then the name of the function. We have to give the name of that function. And notice, friends, we should give the meaningful name to the function, friends, right? Like I'm going to give it the function name, that is the like I'm going to print a message in that function, so I'm giving it the message, that is the my message. Okay, this is the name of the function, and then the brackets, and then the brashes, and in that after that brashes, we have to write here the curly braces, friends. So this is the function, and my message is the name of that function, and these braces are must in that. Okay, this means this is a function, friends. And in that curly braces, between that curly braces, we have to write here the code of the function. Okay, that is a code block of the function. I'm going to print a message in that function, so we have to write here the alert box method, that is, and write here the message, that is a welcome to my Interstack. Okay, my Interstack YouTube channel, or my Interstack, right? So this is about that. So this is the function, friends. Now Control plus S. Now it doesn't work, friends. Like double click on that. Now you can see here that it doesn't work. Why? Because we have to call that function, friends. We have defined that function and have put a message, that is the alert box method, in that function. And also what do we have to do now? We have to call that function, friends. So there is two methods to call that function, friends. Either you can call it in the JavaScript, or either you can call it by the button, friends. Okay, now let us go. I'm going to call it in the JavaScript. So what I have to do, I have to write here the function name, friends. That is the my message, and then the bracket of the function, and then the semicolon, friends. So we call function by its names, friends. That is the my message, and then the bracket, and then that. So we have called that function. Now Control plus S. Now again refresh it. Control plus R. Now you can see here that, friends, welcome to my touch. My Interstack message has been shown, so I have to write here the touch. I have forgot to write here the touch my Interstack. Okay, that's about it, friends. Okay, so this is about the function, friends, right? Now what advantage of the function? One more advantage of the function is what you can see here, friends, like that. Okay, we can call that function multiple times, friends. Okay, if you want to print that message, that is the alert message, multiple times, then instead of writing that alert method again and again, we can call that function by its name. Like I'm going to call it again, that is the my message, and then I have called that. Now semicolon, Control plus S. Control plus R. One time, welcome to my intersect. Okay. Second time, welcome to my intersect. So this is the advantage of that function, that you can call that function multiple times, friends. We don't need to write here again and again the alert box method, friends. So this is the advantage of that, friends. Right. Now let us discuss about the type of the function. That we have two types of function. One is functions without argument, without parameter, and second is function with parameters. Now let us discuss about the first, that is the function without parameter, friends. So for that, what you have to do, suppose I am removing that. Suppose I want to add the two numbers by the use of function. So for that, what I have to do, I have to write here the addition. That is a function name. We should give the meaningful name. So that's why I have to write here the addition, written here the addition, and then I have to write here the variable two numbers. That is the variable a is equals to 3, comma b is equals to 2. So I have to here the two numbers, friends. Now what I want to add these two numbers. So to add these two numbers, I have to write here the alert box method, and in that method I have to write here that is the a plus b, and then semicolon, friends. So what I did here, friends, I have created the two variables, that is the two numbers, and have added these numbers, that is the a plus b. And now I have to call that function. So to remove that, the function name is addition. So I have to write here that is the addition function, that is the name of the function, and then the that, and then semicolon, friends. Now control plus S, and then now control plus R. Now you can see here that, friend, it is showing us a result, that is the 2 plus 3, that is 5, friends. That's about that function. Okay. Now one concept has to be noted, friends. Focus on that. Now I'm telling you the disadvantage of the function without argument, friends. What is the disadvantage, friends? Look here, friends. Like if you want to add multiple numbers, friends, like if you want to add more numbers, I want to give here the value that is the 5, and also there should be 3. It should also print. But if you want to add multiple numbers, so what I have to do, we have to create the multiple function for that. That is control plus C, and then here paste it control plus V, and then change that name, that is the addition 1 or addition 2. We have to change the name of the function, right? And then we have to give here the value, that is the a is equals to 5 and b is equals to 5 also, friends, and then a plus b. So we have to create the different functions to add the number. So this is the limitation of that, right? And also let us call that, let us print that, and also I have to call that function, that is the addition one here. That is the two functions. Second function, the addition 1, and then I have called that, and then semicolon. Now control plus S, and then of control plus R. That is the first function result, that is the 2 plus 3, 5. Click OK. That is the second function result, that is 5 plus 5, that is the 10. So it is giving you the result. But the disadvantage of that you must have to write the different functions in that. So to remove that disadvantage, we pass parameters. We use the second type, that is the function with parameters, friends. Let us see how. Let us remove that, friends. Okay, I'm going to create a function with parameter. So remove that. So also remove that, friends. Like I want to for the parameter, I want to add the two numbers. For that, I have to pass the parameter. Like in the brackets of the addition function, we have to write here that is the parameter 1, and then comma, and then the parameter 2, friends. This is the syntax of that, right? And in the let us give the name, that is I'm going to give a parameter name, that is the a, comma b. So I have given at the name, friends, right? And this parameter, like that, this parameter, this a is here, this a is stored here, and this b is like here, friends. Okay, and this is the addition of these two numbers, that is these two parameters, friends, right? So this is about that, friends. Now what I have to do, I have to call that function, that is the addition. So to call that function, what I have to do, friends, I have to write here that is the addition, and in that, and then the semicolon, and in that addition method, we have in addition function, what do we have to do, we have to pass the value of these parameters. Like we've that the value of the a should be like 3, 2. Okay, so what I did here, friends, that is this is a, and the value of a is that 3, and this is b, and the value of this b is 2. So if you write here the parameters inside that, then you must have to write the values of that parameter outside the, that is the in the calling of the function, when we call that function. Okay, in the calling function, we have to pass the value that you want to sum, friends. Okay, now control plus S. Now it will add these two numbers, control plus S, control plus R. Now you can see that it is showing us the result, that is the 5, friends. Okay, so this is the benefit of that, passing the parameters, right? And also the benefit of that if you want to sum the more than one numbers, that is more than two numbers, so what you have to do, you just have to write here the function name, that is addition, and you can post here the different value, that is the 5,5. That's about it. So instead of creating the different functions to add the numbers, that is a different numbers, you just have to create the one function and then have to pass the parameter in that function, and I have to write here the alertmost method, that is the a plus b, and then what you have to do here, that is the you have to call here the function of both the functions second time, and you just have to pass the values in that function. Now control plus s, control plus r. Now you can see that it is the result, that is the first function, that is 2 plus 3, that is 5, and then okay, you can see that it is the result of the calling of the second function, that is the 5 plus 5, that is the 10 friends. So this is the benefit of creating the functions with parameter. One concept has to be noticed, friends, focus on that. You can also give here the more than two parameters like c, d, so many things. So if I am going to if I give here the c, that is that, then we have to again write here, that is the a plus b plus c, because we are going to add the three numbers, friends. So we have to pass here the three parameter, friends, and also we have to give here the value, that is 2 plus 3 plus 5, and also comma 5 plus 2. Okay, now it will add the three numbers, friends. Now control plus s, and then control plus r. Now this is the result, that is the 10. That is the first function, and okay, this is the result of second function, that is the 12, friends. So this is about the functions that we can use by the use of the parameter, friends. That is the function with parameter, friends. Okay, now you don't have to write here only the plus, you can also write here the minus, subtraction, multiplication. It depends on rule, right? If we first add the two numbers, that is the 3 plus 2, 5, and then 5 minus 5, that is 0. The control plus s, control plus r, it is gives the result, that is the 0, friends. This is about that. And then the second, that is this 8. Okay, so this is about the functions with parameter, friends. I think it is enough for today. In our next section, we will study about the functions with return value, friends. Okay, so if you like my video, then subscribe my channel, share my channel, also press the bell icon so that the notification of my all the videos will show to the notification bar of your mobile phone. So take care, thank you, bye bye.